my mom was like, I'm not going to wait in line to do Mass. So we took with that. And so I obviously took found memories from television and film and literature and placed them in my own brain. So,
because you're right, I remember going to Mass, but you're right, I think you're right. We try.
Go in, I'm telling you. And the second time that I tried to go to Mass with my mom was as an adult. My mom is, my family is Catholic, and we did not grow up Catholic, but we were baptized, you know, we did all.
Oh my God, we talked about this before the show.
Why can't I talk? It's my story, I can say. It's nothing bad. Anyways, my mom and I tried to go to Mass in Montreal when I lived there. We walked up and there was a line and you have to pay to get into the cathedral, and my mom was like, nah. Like I was trying to see what would come about if like she and I just like had this Holy Communion, you know, to use like language that it seems appropriate. And so, but my mom just like, you're so impatient, such an impatient spiritual person, which is why I'm so impatient myself, not necessarily spiritually, but otherwise. And you guys are really quiet, but I'm sort of used to more laughs, but it's cool. It's cool. This is a cool place to test out our comedic material, and this is like, I imagine what it's like at the Comedy Cellar, and like Seinfeld's in the audience right now, and he's like, they don't have it. They don't have it. Speak for yourself. Can I just say a fourth wall thing that is just, everyone else heard Amanda come in over our ears, right?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't just me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's really sweet, Amanda. Amanda, our front of house, everyone. Just give her a big round of applause. She's just check her out. Amanda would like everyone to turn around and look at her, and really, Amanda, please, a wave, would you? She's Amanda. Okay, she's Amanda. She did check in that last song, and it did scare me, because sometimes when I hear other people's voices, I always think it's an emergency, and so I was ready to bolt. But,
okay, so I wasn't going to interject at any point during that, because I was intrigued to see where you were going to go, but I'm going to jump in here, and
why, you don't want to talk about Amanda, who nobody heard say something in their ears? You don't want to have that inner story? Yeah, Amanda, thanks. Light it up. That's what I'm talking about.
I think that was Lauren, but Lauren, yes, the lights look fucking awesome. They look so good. This is so good. And now I can see there's people. Yes.
This is what happens when you have a technical front of house team. They're women. They check in with you mid-show just to see how you're feeling.
They give a shit. They give a shit.
Men, we might work with them for years, and at the end you're like, bye, and they're like, hey, did everything go okay for the last 9 years?
Not our team. Everyone's great. No, it's just really beautiful, and I'm glad we drew attention to our team out front. They're both really fantastic human beings. Lauren and Amanda, a huge round of applause, doing lights and sound. When it's interesting we're talking about lights, because this next song is called Dark, Come Soon. And I claim that this is an upbeat song, but there are lots of people who disagree with me about that. But for me, I'm just outing myself and saying, like, for me it was an optimistic song because it was about this idea that, like, I'd met somebody, but the only time we could talk was at the end of the day. And so I wanted dark to come soon so we could get on the phone. And I think other people at the time I felt very judged because I was quite elated and excited about this person. And so to me, the whole theme of the song is about this idea of shrugging off, like, who cares what other people think? Like, you know, like, if they think I'm lying to myself, this is a good thing, who cares? Everyone lies, you know? And so for me, it was kind of like the ultimate love song, but the truth is that obviously it's not, and everyone hears it and is like, bummer. And the girl that I sent it to also didn't think that it was a love song, but this is what's so cool about being the lead singer in your own song, is that you're wrong and I'm right, so it doesn't it doesn't matter. But even better, thanks for applauding. Even better, I don't want you to think about what I wrote the song about. I want you to think about what you think about when you hear the song. Whatever depressing, anxious.
That's what I think.
Yeah, like, I want you to think about whatever it is. Think about the cats I might adopt. I don't know, but But that's what's so cool about music, is that we can all hear the same thing, and it can bring up memories and thoughts and feelings and emotions that are completely unique, and it still drives us to sit in this place together and celebrate it together, which is super cool. I'm getting like super tripped out right now, like how I can't believe that you guys all see, like, you know, the dress? Like, that so many of us see different colors when we look at the same dress. Or like, the shoes? Those shoes are aqua and gray, and everybody's saying pink and white. It's fucked.
So, full disclosure, I had a glass of wine and Tegan smoked a J. So
I did not. I do not smoke weed. Not since 1998. Not for me.
She's having a flashback.
Yeah, but seriously, I'm kind of joking, but also, like, isn't that cool that we can all, maybe cucumber tastes like pineapple to some people. Like, that's crazy. What? You guys, who sees, by applause, who sees the shoe as pink and white?
What shoe?
Who sees, like, the greeny aqua and gray? That's wild to me. Guys. Okay, this one's called Dark Horse.
Who has no idea what you're talking about. I've never seen the shoe. Me neither. Don't know.